Hey guys, thank you for locking into Soundchat TV. Tonight, of course, is UK World Bash, and it is absolutely going to be crazy and explosive. Tonight, we will present to you some of the biggest and baddest sound systems in the world with a dubplate collection second to none. We will also be presenting to you some of the sound systems that's running the business right now, all on one stage. The World Bash concept is designed to give the patrons, which is you, the ultimate level of entertainment, forward after forward after forward after forward. So what is World Bash? Why is it that Chin is bragging so much about it? Why is it that Chin is pushing this new concept? World Bash is a hybrid between what takes place in the juggling arena and what takes place in the hardcore sound system arena, right? And when I say hybrid, I mean a merging of the two. So we pull from the hardcore energy and we also pull from that whole bashment energy to create a different vibe, a new era of sound system culture, right? World Bash is designed to make patrons, as soon as they get into the venue, start to enjoy the excitement and the hype of dubplate selections, of stage show speeches, of stage show performances from sound system owners and presenters, right? In plain words, World Bash is a concert. It's a sound system concert. It's the only sound system concert in the world. This concert allows you to get a further appreciation of sound system culture in a different format. In a format that's exciting, in a format that's explosive, in a format that's continuously moving forward. Think about, the event starting at 12 o'clock and ending at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, the crowd is just going crazy, tune after tune after tune, a sound after sound after sound, right? So, that's basically what it is. It's a new form of entertainment that we are using here at Irish Engine to wake up the industry. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. We're in the UK. The series will continue in other parts of the world, but the concept stays the same. Energy, vibes, anthems, dub plates, excitement. I hope you guys have a lot of fun.
The name of the sound system is Empire Sound. Empire Sound started in 2008. Empire Sound located right here in Badlands, Birmingham, UK. I got into sound system culture because it's always been part of who I am from birth. I've got 25 people who inspire me from I was young, so it was easy to transition to do this. So music has always been part of my upbringing, so it was easy for me to get into it. Some artists like Daddy Uri, Loki D, Josie Whale, sound like Silver Arc, Stone Love, Killaman, Jaro, them sound there. Used to be around my ear all the time, so sneak out, go 1 and 2 dance, go take the beat, you see it? Kingston 11, a place called Cockburn Pen. There's a few sound I'm used to listen to, like Saxon and King Tubby's sound like Coxon. You know what I mean? I used to get them cassette back even in Jamaica. Used to listen to them tune and transition to the UK. Yeah man, good role models. Sound like a V-Rocket too, you know? What was happening before Empire Sound come? I think there was a lot of stagnant thing, like there wasn't a lot of clashes and the sound them never used to really tangle up when me come on the scene. You know what I mean? There was a lot of quiet moments for the UK. You understand? So just decide say, you know what? Take it to our next level, you know, and put back UK upon the map. As you don't know, the slogan say great again. So there wasn't a lot of things going on. There was still one and two local clashes, but not many. You know what I mean? So I decided, say, you know what? We're going to run with the thing and make UK great. I would say Empire is more of a juggling sound, but we only clash well. But through success in the clash thing, people just run it as a clash sound, but we are a juggling sound really. I've been quite part of a few, you know. Rare Clash, you know what I mean? I've been part of UK Rumbles, you know what I mean? A couple international events well, but a good amount of events where I can say, yeah man, help propel the thing, you know? More clashes, more activeness. The people are just stagnant. No only for clash now go on, but it a look good. From the start step on the gas and people see a little sound and step out. I've noticed that there's a lot of other sound around with it. But yeah, but UK need more active thing for go on, you know? No only for clash now go on. The only for juggling dance go on every week, but no only for competitive dance now go on. There's not, I would say there's a lot of rival, probably more than from the thing go on 20 rare and it never really end, but we try to get the clash on cover time might not happen, but there's quite a few local sound where I want to step on them face, but it not happen right now. Yeah man, there's some system internationals I would like to clash like sounds like ACDC, Dynamics, Code Red, Soul Supreme, you have some Exploded, nice sound there, American across the world, King Turbo, sounds across the world that I really want to have a tussle with, you know. So yeah, it's my first time on the World Bass stage, even though I've done World Clash and other events. I'm expecting a good vibes, good turnout, good atmosphere, you know what I mean? Enough entertainment and whole heap of surprises, you know? Oh man, Birmingham is the capital. Energy in this city is like amazing. Good turnout, whole heap of die-hearted sound clash people there and people who want party and them things. So yeah man, the energy is gonna be crazy. I think Saxon gonna do really well. Sound like Killaman, Jaro, long time they haven't played in the UK. But a thing like this and V-Rocket, LP, BSDC, David Radigan. There's so much giants in here and I just think everybody's gonna do good. Trust me. And the younger youth them, ready for it, you know? To bust such stage at this magnitude, it's gonna take entertainment, interaction with the people, them, tunes, and whole heap of different aspects to it. So you can talk about some custom probably fly. You understand one and two look at true word and thing. But yeah man, vibe is good. No, every sound system gonna do them thing. But they're gonna have some sound system where now go really, where me personally think now go really up to the thing, you know, but we'll see on the night. Definitely, I will have a home advantage. So, I know Empire, the fans are going to roll out whole heap and we are going to deliver for the fans them. So, of course, we have an advantage. Now, my hometown, come on, man, it's crazy. The concept of a sound system concert instead of a sound clash, it's going to be good because it means a lot. It's just a different aspect of the thing. It's not the hardcore thing and it's not the juggling thing. It's a mixing the two hardcore thing and the juggling thing together. You know what I mean? It's a good concept and I really like it because you have to know what you do. It's concert with all these giants on it. And it's not just a hardcore thing getting all type of people involved, people who not even probably like Sound Clash, but like parties. Just get everybody in one venue. It's gonna be mad. Mad no 45, you know, see I be bad sound fan. No 45, I would be playing no 45. I'm not, you didn't know say 45 allowed to play, so, but Empire will be playing no 45 on the night. Pay big shots. Tonight, I think the type of music that's really good is vocal and old school, like revive, hardcore song. Yeah, juggling thing can go on because you're going to have people from all aspects. The juggling people are going to do so. It's just how you put your juggling together for please that side of the business and the new side of the business. But tonight, I think the vocal song them really are going to talk. And my final message for everybody on the stage, especially the US team or the international team, know where no I do. You know what I mean? Since you're rolling the forward them, probably not leave with none, but we're going to see tonight we're going to go on. But yeah, man, people just come out and enjoy the thing tonight. Get no tickets if they don't get them. Mad.
The sound system that I play that's owned by Father Puma and Father Gary is called LP International. I've been playing LP 20 plus years, about 22 years now. The sound is based out of Brooklyn, New York and East Flatbush. LP is a sound system that was established in 1982. LP started out with the DJs, a DJ upon the sound. You have Puma, Naturally, Red Fox, Carla Rankin, Daddy Kirky, Shaggy, you name it. So LP came from that days of artists a DJ upon sound system. So from 1982, LP's been established. I guess during that time, even from in the early 80s, those same artists that were part of the sound system, we had them on dub plates. But then when it started transitioning to more of music being played and no more live artists, it became more of a collection now where they started, you know, vicing more vocals, because the LP is more of a vocal song, but LP still have everything in the DJ world also. So but Puma is a man would believe in a foundation. So he basically based the sound off of a foundation box, which he grew up and he loved Saxon sound. So one of his favorite sound them from them time now. Well, me, to be a member of LP Sound, what made me want to be a member? Well, me and Puma used to work at the same job. And I used to be around Puma every single day. I played alongside dances with LP, with Super Dan and Danger and them Monday. But then when I got to meet Puma, because we worked at the same location, it's like, we link every day, we are listening music, and then if we not work, I go check Puma by my yard, and Puma there and him have a more setup with him, you know, that machine, mini disc, you know, CD burner, cassette, you name it, and him turntable, and Puma would have a dub box open, and he would sit down there all day and just go through the dub box and one by one, even though I built it. Him as a man would sit down there and listen, and then he's also listened to a lot of old audios from back in the days and stuff like that. So that's what kind of made me get quickly familiarized with the sound. You know, so when I joined LP Sound, we was playing still vinyls at that time. I brought more of a juggling aspect, even though you'd have Danger on Super Dan, that was juggling, but at that same time they was dealing with the clash world too, because at the same time LP was clashing hard. You know what I mean? So when I came to the sound, I brought more of that juggling aspect to the sound. Well, it was just my time to step up. So that's what made me become a sound class selector. Basically, we had a selector, a MC at that time, that named Jaro, we had a clash coming up with Sound Trooper and I think it was Sentinel. But Sentinel didn't show up, so it was just Sound Trooper alone. And then Jaro was supposed to MC the dance and Jaro didn't show up. So during that week, they prepared me for that dance. So I got like a week preparation for that dance. Even though I didn't know LP dub box, I wasn't the clash selector on LP. I was more of the juggling selector on LP. So now when I reach at the dance and a Sound Trooper, I'm going to play with Ricky Trooper now, where he's a legend in it, experience out the roof. So it's like a life-changing moment and a life-teaching moment. That's a completely two different monsters now, because now I'm going up against my idol, somebody who I grew up and listened to, somebody who I idolize. I know I'm actually playing a big sound, which is LP International. I know I clash against Ricky Trooper, even though it's not Jaro in my play at that time. Your Sound Trooper is a man who Trooper is still dangerous, no matter which part or which sound in my play. So it was just coming from juggling to going to clash. That was a hard transition, because now, you know, as a juggler, you're used to screaming more, not being a lot more clearer, you know what I mean? So I had to take my time and be able to learn to MC and command the crowd differently. And that came with preparation and time, where me and Puma would just basically clash one-on-one, LP versus LP. So that's how I learned to basically become a clash MC, more different from a juggling MC. So just training with Puma all the time, we clashing, him will win, me will win. You know what I mean? So it's just like, all right, since you lose, all right, may I go against this person. So then now everybody would get in, and you know, it just became just like that. I use some of the stuff from juggling in clash because it's basically like the same thing. Because in our juggling aspect, when you're juggling, you're still a true word. So even if you're a true word for the girl left, or you're a true word for the man, then you're still a true word. So you still have the little tracing thing in it. So, but clash now is kind of different, where you're being more direct. And you say, yo, juggling, well, you throw your card, if a man want to pick it up, and pick it up. You know what I mean? But clash is different. You saying, yo, you're directing the shot to him. You see? So it's just completely different. It's a complete different ball game. And I just brought over that juggling aspect, where I can juggle the tune them a lot more different. So at the same time, I don't sway from how LP is built to play, because once your song have its identity, you don't try to change the identity of the song. You just try to, you know, lift up the identity of the song. You know, make it more popular, do something else different, bring something else different to the table, but still steer to the original format. So the original format for LP is vocals. Vocal before everything. So you have to learn and master the vocal. So me as a man, I'm not just going to start the vocal from which part of the intro come in. No, I'm not up on that. I'm mixing vocal. So it sounds like it a juggle same way, you know what I mean? So that type of aspect I bring to the sound. Whew. I've been in countless of clashes with LP. Countless of clashes. You name them, I'll probably kill them. I've enjoyed all the clashes so far, because each of them is a learning, and even if you win or you lose, and even when you win, it's still something you can learn from that clash, because it's something you can do better. So each of them was a learning experience. But my favorite clash them are when, like, the LP IDs, the LP So Supreme, LP Blunt Posse, when we got Europe and when the two biggest Europe clash them over there, which is Badadan and Warren of the East. You know what I mean? So it's a whole complete different thing, you know what I mean? So well, clash is not my thing, man. Some of my favorite sound systems is Jaro, Bass Odyssey, LP, you know what I mean? Stone Love are my sound, you know what I mean? The Bodyguards, the Black Cats, the Bass Odyssey, the Travelers, the 4x4, the Exodus Nuclear, the Super D's, you name them. I'm a fan of all sound systems. Even the younger sound system, I'm a fan of a lot of these younger sound systems, because everybody have something to bring to the table. You know what I mean? So it's not just the bigger sounds and I'm going to be a fan of because they've been there and they've been doing it. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of every sound, every single sound, because every man have something different to bring to the table. The concept of World Bash is good, it's great, and it's something that I'm kind of used to also, because like when you go Europe and those places to play for like festivals, you don't really have much time, straight to the point, you know what I mean, and you're playing for a large mass of people, you know what I mean, so when you're on these World Bash stages, you're still playing for a large world mass of people, so, and you have to be straight and efficient with it. It's no time to linger. You have to be creative also. You can't just stick to the normal thing than what you're used to either, because you don't want a man here this World Bash and then come on this World Bash the next time I hear the same thing over. You still got to be creative in it, but at the same time can't sway from what the people want for hear too. My first experience on the World Bash stage was amazing. You know what I mean? It was one of those experiences where, yeah, you know what I mean? Get to show out a little bit. You know what I mean? Get to show them like, yeah, what we do. You know what I mean? Open up the library, because I tell us the LP is a library. So we get to open up the library on the World Bash stage, and you know, it was one of those moments where, especially like the tune for tune too. Even though it was short and spicy, because I was ready to clap matter and again, you know. Yeah, but it was nice, you know what I mean? It was one of those vibes that you just had to be there to experience, and the people they know what they come to expect to hear. They want to hear their tunes, and at the same time you have to be able to deliver the song. So not because you have them, don't feel like say you go just drop and it go work. No. You have to can deliver the song though. My performance tonight at World Bash is gonna be energy, straight energy. We bringing something different to the table, representing for Team Chin. You get what I say? Big up Team Valerie over there, so I see them I try to sway it already, but it now go word. It's Team Chin versus Team Valerie. So big up my Birmingham people who are forward up to come support the thing. Is it make sure to share the forward them. Yeah, because it's like a rough, it's like a nice though.
Luv Injection Sound started in 1986. Okay, well at that time I already had a sound system which consisted of a lot of equipment and truck and everything. But around that time the genre of music was changing. It was DJing, and then from there it changed to blues. So the sound system era was already in my blood. So where Luv Injection was concerned, I wanted to bring a new look to the scene of sound systems. Well, Luv Injection was a name that collectively we all put different names into a hat. And the first name that came out, we decided, call it that, you know? So it come out Luv Injection, so I'm gonna call it Luv Injection. There was a lot of sounds. You had Quaker City, you had Mafia Tone, you had King Ali, you had Studio City, you had Sir Coxsone, you have Jatubbies, King Tubbies too, because he was around them times. Lots of sounds, Jamasigan, and in my era of starting sounds, we had like Jalion, Jungle Man, whole heap of sound, man. I just like the whole thing of the speaker box amplifier, the vinyl, because it was all vinyl at that time, and we just love the deliverance of it and how people get excited and enjoy it, you know. So it's like, it's just something that me get attracted to from young, because my mother buy me like a little radiogram when I was about 7, and we start playing music on it and go party and play a party and get the vibe of entertaining people. So then when I seen sound system was taking it to a next level, bigger audience, bigger sound, bigger speaker, bigger amplifier, it's like we just get attracted to it. It's something that was in my blood. It could be from my father, because he was like a guitar player in a group called Velvet Shadows, and I used to watch him play in the group. So the music coming in my blood. So from there now, me just move on from this. But I wasn't going to be an artist, and I wasn't going to be like a musician. My musician was playing music, and me play music like play. Me used to chat lyrics, mix myself on the sound, do all of these things from a very early age, and grew up in the sound system era and learned all the trails, you know, even making your own speaker box. Because them time there, you couldn't buy speaker box like now. You used to have to make your own, go and thief the wood, excuse me, and build your box. You know the thing go. Well, when we started, we all used to do our own thing. Chat lyrics. We used to have some singers. We used to have a mic man called Cheshire Cat, who was a white guy, but him bad. Also there was Corporal Billy. He used to chat lyrics and him did bad. And me was chatting lyrics in the early stages too. And me did bad too. I don't care what nobody wants to say. Right? And then, you know, we had a few singers that come on. Even the great Bitty McLean used to sing on Luv Injection Sound. So, but these were the younger generation coming up. Like the bigger artists were more connected to Jamaica and even America. So we used to play in the shows that they were performing on stage. And when they did that, it became a dance that we was a part of. And then from there, obviously, dub plates had to come in because you met the relationship and start vicing dub plates and dub plates and dub plates until we are here today. What was different was this. We had an energy and a speed at that time. So basically what happened is we came and we started with one turntable. We then brought in the two turntables, so it was mixing. Right? The music that we decided that we wanted to play was on a slightly faster pace to what was going on. So basically the younger generation, which was our age at the time, got captivated to what we were doing. And then it started to change the whole thing. It's like what happened is some of the sounds that was there before us, they became like dinosaurs at that time because it wasn't up to what we were doing. Okay, well, just so you understand, when we first started, I mean, the Dennis Browns and the Gregory Isaacs, these kind of songs, article songs were being played a lot. So when we started to break out on the scene, we was coming with the Capleton, we was coming with the Cabra, we was coming with the Buju Banton, we was coming with Shabba Ranks. So we're coming with this element, which if you look at today, that element is coming as well with some of the younger artists. You know what I mean? And we might look at it and say, no, but I can guarantee you in time that is going to be the thing. But when we was coming, nobody, the older generation wasn't really taking to what we were doing. But we carried on doing it and we got the massive, because the massive at the time was the younger people. And that's how it changed. One of the songs that inspired me big was Silverhawk. And Silverhawk inspired me because of the amount of dub plates with artists that he could play. It was like, to me, it was a dream come true to be able to play those kind of artists on dub plates. So he inspired me to record a lot of the artists that Luv Injection have up to today. And at the time, the way Jamaica was moving, it just had an energy out there. If you used to go to Jamaica and go to the dance them, you had dance from like 12 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning, right, with the vibes that was going on. So we tried to recreate that in the UK. And what happened is, because we have people from Jamaica in the UK, they were gravitating to us because we were giving them a similar kind of entertainment to what they were used to in Jamaica, right? So that's what helped Luv Injection get off the ground. I started to go back to Jamaica to cut dub plates. It would have been in the late 80s. So I would have said around about 88 is when I went to Jamaica and start making links with studios and artists and building relationships with the studio and the artists around that time. Well, if you talk in Jamaica, the first person we cut was Ninja Man. Right? And I'll never forget the day. We're there on our jammies. And we had Ninja Man go down our jammies and Ninja Man say, all right, and we price up a thing and him say, yes. And him do one song. And when he come to do the second song, the electric cut off. And it burned me, not tell a lie. So me still have like the quarter song where him did I do when it cut off. But then obviously, Ninja Man being what him is, in come back and fix up the thing. So Ninja Man was the first person to fly out to Jamaica and vice at that time. Okay, so what happened is in the UK, Luv Injection has always been a competitive sound. Even if we're in a dance that's not a clash, it's competitive. So because we always wanted to have the better of our opponents, music was always coming in. Always coming in. And I was always looking to vice songs that weren't being played by other sounds in the UK. We was the first sound in the UK to play the great, well, I'm not here now, but Bunny Wailer. Well, it was the first sound in the UK to play Bunny Wailer, and when we played it, it was a shock. It was the first sound to play Dennis Brown. When we played, people tell us a lie, because they couldn't believe that Dennis Brown had to sing dub plate for Luv Injection. I joked in that, but they had to believe it in the end. So this was the road I was going on, and in doing that, it made us a competitive sound, where we could play songs that sounds in the UK couldn't play at the time, so we would get the better of them quite easy. We started clashing in the early 90s. We started clashing with local sounds. One of the clash that give Luv Injection a step in Birmingham, because in Birmingham it was run by a sound called No Generation. That was what you call the bad sound at that time. So because we were up and coming, it got to the point where people wanted to see who was the better sound. So the dance was put on, and me fly to Jamaica, them fly to Jamaica, and we come back with the transco box full of dub, right? And it was at Porsche Club in Birmingham, and needless to say, Luv Injection get the better of No Generation. And what that did, it stamped us in Birmingham, right? Even though we were young, to get the better of Generation at that time made us a sound that them could look at and say, yo, this sound is a great sound. It's a go defend Birmingham because it overthrew one of Birmingham's greatest sound. Yeah, we started eventually going to London, going to Manchester, going to Liverpool, going all over the UK, and we started clashing. But one of our places we used to clash a lot was at the Porsche Club on a Monday night, because we started up a Monday night clash scene, and sounds came from all over the world to the Porsche Club on a Monday. Even, you know, sounds like Stone Love come there, Killaman Jaro come there, Bodyguard come there, right? I mean, all the sounds, even LP them come there. You know what I mean? And clash with Luv Injection on a Monday night, and it was always Ram. You know what I mean? So we started getting used to how to clash with different sounds. So we got that skill. So that's what made Luv Injection a great sound. Okay, so when we started to fly out, we was going to Europe, like Germany, Paris too, and competing out there, winning some competitions out there. And then obviously we went back to Jamaica, not so much to clash in Jamaica, but we played in Jamaica like about 5 different places. And then we went to US and clashed in the US. I think one of the clashes we had in the US, I think it was with Addies. That was in the late 90s, I think it was, when we clashed with Addies in America. So things started opening up for us from them times. One of the favorites for me was Stone Love, and that was in Porsche Club again. And at this point, Luv Injection, I kill everything. And them decide to say, well, the great Stone Love. And I don't think Stone Love come with the intention of clashing us. Him just come with the intention for play music. But true, we are bully and we don't care. We decide we are going to clash you anyway. You're in our yard. We'll kill you. And it was we bring the machine and we put him in machine. And when Stone Love come, Stone Love decides, say, well, him now play upon the machine. He might play upon the house set, which was inferior to Luv Injection Sound. So we say, yes, man, we have him now. We got him. So anyway, the dancer go on, and then we decide, say, you know what, we're going to just mash up Stone Love here now, because we're ready. And we fling some shot off of Stone Love. And what Stone Love do, him learn me a lesson that day there. The same Rory and Weeper, two of them did it. And them come in. And when they come in after them say, all right, you will go on now. And them start a 45 juggling. And when them start playing the 45 juggling and squeeze in, Stone Love sound, yo, let me tell you, it's when they put in that song in the juggling, the players mash up. And we stand back and we look, and I just 45 Rory are playing on, and the dance are done. And when we come back in, trust me, we struggle. And I say to myself, you know something? It's not just about dub plate. You have to have style and pattern. And Stone Love learned me that. Well, you see right now, because a lot of people call themselves sound. And I don't know what them call themselves sound, because my understanding of sound is you have speaker box, amplifier, you have dub plate, or even if you don't have dub plate, you have vinyls and all these things. That is a sound. To me, if you don't have them things, you're not a sound. To me, whether you want to call yourself a DJ or whatever you want to call yourself, but you're not a sound. To me, a sound, you have sound system. Right? And that's how I've learned it from Jamaica coming to now. Right? So, as far as me see it, a sound should have a sound system first and foremost. Then obviously a selector, and preferably dub plates too. And you need a good mic man. Right? You need all these things to become a sound system or even a competitive sound system. What I think about the World Bash, it's such a great concept, because if you can imagine, you have so many songs that have so many anthems that you never get to hear in one night. But World Bash is bringing that to the table. Right? So, you know, you might like Bodyguard and you might like Killaman, Jaro. You might like Luv Injection and you might like Radigan, or you might like Saxton and this or whatever. But you never get all of them on the one platform playing all the songs that you know they have that you love. So this is what's going to happen in World Bash. And what we have to do with the songs is play them in a way to get forward from the crowd, because we're all competing to get forward. So therefore, no time for joking. You can't hold back nothing. You have to give it to the crowd to make them give it forward. So to me, it's a great concept. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, we've clashed with Killaman, Jaro. We've clashed with Bodyguard. We've clashed with LP. UK-wise, we've clashed with Saxon. We've clashed with Radigan. I don't know if I missed anybody out. Bass Odyssey. We and Bass Odyssey, we don't really clash directly, but we have a friendly thing, you know? So, we've competed with most sounds on there. What we be looking forward to it. We're prepared and ready to go. I know there's going to be a lot of stage performance necessary, because you're going to be on stage. So, you have to make sure so you can perform well on stage to interact with the crowd, right? And your selector have to be on point, because there's no room for error, right? So we've done a lot of preparation to deliver that. And Birmingham people, I mean, they know us and know what we're about. I know that we can deliver. So I'm thinking they're coming with an anticipation that we will do absolutely 100%. All right, so it's the hardest thing to put everything into 25 minutes. You have to rearrange and twist and turn, and yes, when you select a argue, no, this bad, that. Yo, may I tell you, if you have a video of that, you know, that laugh till you're not dead. Because so much song to play, and there's only a short amount of time to play it. So we have to pick the best of the best. Well, I would like to say, Chin Team, Injection is in the house. And when I ram skin, we come to take everything. When we say UK to the world, and that we say.
sound system name is Killaman. I've been playing Killaman now for about 14 years, something like that. But actually, I've been a member of Killaman long before that, but officially playing the sound for about 14 years. Becoming a member of Killaman with such a big legacy, and the people who said it before me is a strong task that I'm still dealing with to this day. We all know who played the sound before me. You have Freddie, you have Trooper, the people before them, Jeremy Lee, Ainsley, Freddie Cougar, Hype, everybody. They put in so much work that the work they put in touched so much people in different ways, and they respected that. It left me with big shoes to fill, that every day I'm working to fill those shoes. So attempting to live up to the legacy that they left and building up and preparing myself to play any event is a difficult task still, but you got to put in the work. It's something that you have to have love and dedication and discipline for. Whole heap of sacrifices I have to make. As you know, I'm older now. You know, I have a family, so you have to separate your family life. I live in Brooklyn, so it's not like other places where something could take care of your family. Have to have a 9 to 5. So you have to balance your time with 9 to 5 family life and give a certain amount of time dedicated to the song thing. So it's just about making sacrifices, and you approach every dance like it's your last dance you're gonna play, like your life depended on it. Whether it's a clash or it's a juggling dance, because it's a competitive business and you wanna come out victorious regardless of what. When it comes to Jaro catalog of music, there's a set of songs that Mr. Harper recently did an interview and he explained to people that there's songs on DAT tapes and stuff like that he's going through. So there's a set of songs that we haven't reached yet, but the commercial dubs that everybody know and love, I have everything. Everything's at my disposal. Jaro being based in Jamaica and me living in the States, it has its difficulties, but we're in the age of technology now, so that makes the world smaller on the whole. So myself, David, Moped, G Snoop, the whole crew, constant contact. We always talk on the phone. We have FaceTime, things like that, so we run ideas off each other, and we plan and go that way after a collective effort. Everybody talk, we make our decisions, and approach the dance like your life is dependent on it. And that's what I do. Again, myself, Mr. Harper, David, we always communicate and we approach every dance with a collective decision and effort on what the game plan is for those dances. And it's been working to this day. The chemistry I have with Moped and the other members as well, we're friends first. I feel like when you playing sound or any competitive thing where it's a team, you have to have that relationship with your teammate that allows you to build, and you know how the person's gonna move or what decision they're gonna make before they make it. You have to have that chemistry outside of what you're actually doing. And Moped is a friend, is a brother as well. You know what I mean? All the team members of Jaro is a close-knit team. So big anthems on Killaman. It's hard to pick one. I feel like every tune that's in Jaro box plays its role, whether it's a dead artist or artist that's alive, being that it was brought to the crowd and presented to the crowd from Jaro as an anthem. There's so many different ones, and people have their favorites. When you go to a dance, sometimes people want to fight because they want to hear they didn't hear their tune that they love, you know. But there's so many. No disrespect to nobody, but I feel Jaro has the most anthems out of every sound. And there's so many different ones you could pick from. You know, I have my personal favorites as well, but it's endless anthems. There's so many songs on Jaro that they each play their own role in keeping the sound strong to this day. Sometimes me playing the sound with Moped or whoever else on the sound is based mainly off of availability sometimes, or the request of the promoters. You have promoters that may feel that is a dance that I can handle, maybe by their budget, who knows. But it mainly comes across as the availability of the sound at that moment. We may have multiple dates on one day, and based off of that, as I said, we make a collective decision as a team who's going to approach the dance. So that's how that works. Who are our recent or long-time rivals? All right, me personally, I'm gonna get killed for calling names, but it's all good. Without a doubt, you have Addies, you have LP, you have Soul Supreme. Them I got that. You have Bass, I'd say. There's a couple, one or two people. I don't really feel to mention them still, but those will be the focal ones right there too. You know what I mean? I feel anybody that when you say rivals, right? In my opinion, regardless of the competition, those people are a part of your legacy. So you have a Bodyguard, you have these different sounds, even Downbeat. They all are part of the history that created Jaro to be where it is now. Regardless of their loss or if they won a dance that they played against Jaro, each of them play a role in what the legacy that Jaro has in history, what was written down in history. So there's countless names you can mention, but the ones I said first, I think those are the main people. So the World Bash format, turning it from a clash into a concert, and Sound's only getting one opportunity to play and playing for 20 minutes. Speaking from experience playing in the one in New York, it's exciting still because you don't know what to expect, and then you know you only got one chance to swing. You got to swing hard. So you don't have the opportunity to miss. It can't be a miss situation. So any tune you play have to be a bomb, have to hit a connect. You can't mess with the crowd. And the next good part about it as well is that all of the fans that come out, they're coming out to see their sound and cheer for the tunes that they rallied as anthems. You know what I mean? So it's like me as a young, I'm still young in this because I'm learning every day still. Me as a young selector in the same way, I'm getting an opportunity to be on the stage with people that I looked up to, you know, growing up, and it's a great opportunity and a great experience as well. But I think the people that benefit from it the most are the fans because they're seeing all of their champions playing, you know, the tunes that they rallied as anthems and performing them at the best of their abilities on that night for only 20 minutes. So it's short and spicy, to the point. So people, tonight at the World Bash, it's Killaman Jaro, the greatest song of the world. You're gonna get the best of Jaro. Every song have their opportunity to play music that night, but Jaro's gonna give you the best tune for your money, right? Everybody forward out and witness it. Jaro, the greatest song. World Bash, tune for your money. Anthem after anthem after anthem. Killaman Jaro.
V-Rocket started back in 1964. Well, my late parents came to the UK around that time. And they listened, they really brought the culture with them. Black people couldn't go into venues in Nottingham, so they had to create their own entertainment for the local community that came over around that time. So they started off with a 50-watt sound system. And they called it V-Rocket because it was the sound that they used to listen back in Jamaica in their youth days. So it was a no-brainer for them. They just started a like a party, house party, blues party set and called it V-Rocket. At that time in London, you would have, you know, sounds like Sir Coxsone. Birmingham, you would have Quaker City, Mafia Tone. I can't say much about the sounds them in Manchester those times, but they would be the sounds them that was on the scene in the early times, back in the 60s. I came in years after, because when I came to the UK, I was only 6 years old. And my eldest brother, rest in peace, Bobsy, he was running the sound at that time with some of his school brethren. And it's really handed down over time, because my other brother took it over, Rankin, and he brought in Parliament and Ruben, which is Belly's uncle and his father. They had their own youth sound that was based in Nottingham. And it wasn't until I left school that I teamed up with Ruben and Parliament. And I would say that would have been in the early 80s. I would have been around 20. Well, first of all, my father used to go to Jamaica regular. So all of the pre-releases, Disco 45, the latest 7 inches and them stuff, he always used to bring them up. But I decided that I wanted to be an acting agent, because my brothers them used to come and complain, say them now get piano, the settings not quite right and things. So the first thing I did was to go to Jamaica and started a relationship in Jamaica with other selectors, and started out at Channel 1, Maxfield Avenue, with Kim and them brothers them. I'm have to say this as well. Ray Symbolic, Just Crew, was one of the first person that, I could say the first person that really introduced me to Channel 1. And introduced me to the guys them that was, Cringy was actually the engineer at the time, because Jammies was more, coming like apprentice to Tubbies. So Jammies student never quite set them time there. So the changes we me make was to start develop a relationship in Jamaica and with artists. So them time they, even when you cut dub plate, it not necessarily have your name in it, but you get some bad mix where mix with a little reverbs and all them things and different style to a next song. So your name never have it in it, but you know says a dub plate same way and it depend the wax them same way. So that is the changes me make and become an agent and start deal with the bookings and making the guys them more organized, getting deposits, getting the dance on time. And the whole thing, it was like I was the missing link to the whole thing. Everything started to come together when I started to deal with it. I started cutting dub plates in the 80s. In the 80s. I used to fly go New Jersey, Transco, pick up the blank dub plates them, and fly go in. Sometimes you used to, them time they know Jammies set up. And a lot of people don't know that Jammies had family, have a brother who lived in Nottingham, where we come from, Rolleston Drive. So the first time I really meet King Jammies was a street party when my mom keep. And Jammies was on the street, at the street party. So I get to meet him, because when I'm niece and we grew up together, Jammies at the street party. So we built up that relationship. By that time now, Chen, we find that Squingy left from Channel 1 and start engineer Rona King Jammies. And then you have Bobby Digital come in. And we built up a real relationship. We was like the King Jammies of the UK. Equipment, them tonize them and equipment for the studio. Some more time, we used to order them for him and flying with them. Sometimes when we go pick up blank dub plates, we bring extra ones for King. So we just develop a really good rapport with that studio. So all of the rhythms them that used to see come out of that studio, we would get them first. Some of the first artists them we start cutting. Well, me was really the person that responsible for the cutting of the dubs them. Hugh Griffiths, Johnny Osborne, Pat Anthony, Admiral Bailey. All of those artists we used to see hang around the studio at St. Lucia Avenue. Ninja Man. Remember a time me go to Jamaica, me used to bring our pants length, cassette and tape. All kind of things, and we go down there and look after the artists them. Them used to just full me up with dub plate. Remember one time I drop in and Ninja come in at the studio and just say, I have some fresh things, you know. And Ninja would just say, go get some blank. Bring 6 blank. I have some song for your V-Rocket. And him just load them up. Remember one of the songs them when him give me a notching. I saw we get for earn with first Super Cat. Because we and Bodyguard play a Leicester one night. And when Johnny them draw, Gone Up a Moon. Them days the artists, you know, one change artists. I work on the flip side. Super Cat them on Bodyguard. Early B, Ninja Man. Tiger did a perform, but him didn't work on none of the sound them. And me have my local DJs them. Trevor Sparks. Trevor Sparks come from Nottingham. Him grew amongst V-Rocket before him leave go New York. And when Johnny them draw the Ninja Man Gone Up a Moon, Ninja designed the song for. And him say, him only hear when the Ninja said the only song that go to the moon and back is V-Rocket. Remember Johnny fly come over and say, when I tape the dance, him say, me want a copy of the dance before we leave. When the dance finish, I go down the stairs behind the artist them. And me hear when Super Cat say, I one of the baddest little country song me ever hear. You see the Monday chain with they at the base at my parents' house and the phone ring. And I one of the man them where I look after Super Cat call and say, artist say for no want some Super Cat. You know how much years that go that? Them they are the original Super Cat there. Them price there, them time there, you can't get them price there now. I saw we earn with Super Cat from that Ninja Man dub, Gone Up a Moon. That was my era. We used to have artists performing on the sound all the time. That is the era when me grew up in. So me used to bring up artists all the time. V-Rocket was like a yard sound in England. Even now, people sit the sound like it have a flavor like it's a song. So, I can name artists till my weak chin. Them bless V-Rocket sound. And them time there, even when a next sound come to England, a V-Rocket sound, them play upon. As a sound with bass up here, them just love the quality of the sound, the flavor of the sound, everything about the sound. So I used to fly out and just bring in artists and them spend all a 3 month, a 2 month, and them fly out and the next set come in. Well, when we clash now, we'll do some great clashes. Jaro, V-Rocket, Marcus Garvey Center, Bonnie General, Ninja Man. And the difficulty them time there, because the relationship me and them have, them feel like say them can't go too hard. So we take advantage of it because we go hard. We go hard. We, Rory, Marcus Garvey Center again, Him have Clementary. That time Clementary have him big tune. We have Lecturer. We have Penny Irie. That are not John Wayne brother Penny Irie, you know, Penny Irie from off of the Waltham. And we have Scraper Banton and some of the other teacher Desi. Them clash they not normal. Rory will tell you, Rory always talk about them clash there. Him used to come to England and not bring as much dub plate them time there. Him clash with V-Rocket one night at Marcus Garvey and him say him need a return upon neutral grounds. 2 weeks after, that was how short the promotion was. Silver Spoons, Silver Sands up at Huddersfield, Roadblock. You know what tune we sign on with? In Nottingham, there lives a son, Frankie Paul. Rory knows him dead straight away from we sign on with the song there. Him say, me know say me dead again. Him dead again. And him always say, him now come back to England and left him tune them. So, enough of the sound them over the years, in a few time when the artist them thing, we was the first sound for bring King Jammys to England. Every show Roadblock, Birmingham, Roadblock, Park, the Park, Answorth Park, Nottingham, London. All the London show, more people outside than inside. Peter Metro, Sky Juice, Japanese. We bring in Echo Minot as an extra. Them time Echo really based on a jammies, but we bring him in. Robert Lee. Them dance that England people tell you historical dance. Them dance that for lack of guy place can hold people. So back in them times, the 87 come right up. That was the year we bring V-Rocket at Jamaica with the full equipment. Amplifier, Delco, speaker box, and tour the island. So the history of the sound, the growth of the sound, I come from a long way. This year we're 60 years old. So after World Bash, that is what Lady V and the team will be focusing on with 60th anniversary. Well, when we talk about rivalry, the biggest rivalry is Saxon. The biggest rivalry chain, Saxon. Them time V-Rocket run the Midlands. Them time they have the injections and the sounds and what they bought now. So Saxon have all of the regular man them where everybody know about Tipper Irie, Rusty Sandy, Miss Irie, all of them artists there. We used to bring in DJs from Yard with the local man them from Nottingham. So Saxon was the biggest rivalry. We also had a big rivalry with the next son where Jammies was very close to. And some people some of the guys them used to say some of the hardest clash them was with Saxon. But me personally, V-Rocket and Unity, Ribs, with Demon Rockers, Specky Badman and them man there. Them clash there was hard clash because we was from the same camp. We tuned them from the same camp, from Jammies. So it would be a night where is which set of DJs them work the best, which song play the best, and who I deliver the songs them on that night the best way. Enough rivalry, man. We and Java Nuclear, London sound again. We was like representing the Midlands. I take on the London sound, them Coxon, Fat Man. Enough rivals we used to have, but the biggest rivalry we say was with we and Saxon. Hands down. Any night of the week, V-Rocket. If it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I go V-Rocket and Saxon dance and them tell me say me can't go in, the place too full. Till them realize say me are one of the owners. So those rivalries, historical up till today, one of the biggest dance that could ever come out of England would be V-Rocket and Saxon. We managed to keep the sound alive by keeping it current. We believe in youths. Me believe in a youths. So the sound has been like a family sound. That is the great thing about it. Family. So Parliament and Ruben, for them parents and my parents, they live in the same house when them come to England in the 60s. So my son, DJ Miles, and Belly, Parliament son, them used to play as young kids together at under 18 dances. Them used to keep them own little thing and raise them own little money. Good little money to because them look under 18 party used to ram. So we on it down to the younger generation, so we keep it current by bringing in younger generation so that them can entertain the age group what is going out. So right now you have the uptown scene we're going in England now, where you have a totally different listenership. The same music we are playing now, but it just presented in a different way. So we have a younger team, Kino, we have Firemark, we have DJ Miles, and we have Val and Belly. Me and Parliament still behind the scenes. Now and again, then promoters will call me for play on some rubber dub dances. Then will call me for play on retro dances. And me and one of the youth, mainly me and Belly, we go and we just knock them things. But at the end of the day, we keep it current by moving with the times and bringing in fresh energy to the team. It's a big challenge for my youth them, because back in the days, Belly father and him uncle, there was the face around the sound that dealt with the competition, the big clash them with international sounds, with UK sounds. Val and Belly has never been in a clash, and they've been around the sound for the best of over 20 years. And they've never been in a physical clash. So World Bash is a challenge for them. Them said them prepare, and the greatest thing about it is that me get on with the promotion. And me just feel like it's for them time now. It's for them time to understand what it is about. Nobody now got dead enough because it's not a clash. But them know them have to deliver. Them know this is the biggest stage for them. For that half an hour them I go get, to pull the forwards them. Believe them to work it all out. So me I expect them to deliver because them have the songs them. Them you the play out every week. Them have the juggling scene lock all over the country. Them have overseas dates coming up, and them do a lot of traveling. And them play amongst them sounds and juggle. When them sounds they will come forward at England, them and them play upon regular juggling dance. Mighty Crown, Be a Sadisy. All them sounds there. So them used to the forward them and know how to entertain and how to, and to be honest, me keep a lot of show at the O2 Academy. So them used to that stage. Them have no excuse. Them used to playing in front of big crowds. Not just indoors but outdoors. Them play on festivals, them play at carnivals. So them used to big crowds. There's no excuse. Them don't have any excuse at all but to go to World Bash and deliver and entertain the masses. I'm confident of them. My middle name, on the World Bash, who I feel I got do exceptionally well, I expect every song to perform in their half an hour, 20 minutes. I'm confident of that. We have a bantering and all of that, but the selection of the songs, them, the bodyguards who haven't been to the UK, for well over a decade. People are look forward to Bodyguard. Johnny, very experienced. Quality of songs, dead. So I expect Bodyguard to do extremely well for a sound that England not hear from them for a long time. Same thing with Jaro. Jaro come to England, yes, but him have the big songs them. So I expect Jaro to do well. Saxon, I expect them man to do well. All of the sound them, I can't see none of the sound them really not have no excuse to really pop down in the half an hour that. Right? The all-star team, all of them quality. All of them have them style, them delivery. The UK team likewise. The two Birmingham sounds, them in a them hometown. So them not have no excuse but to go and deliver. So this is what make me excited about World Bash, that people should be leaving in the early hours of Monday morning with one word: wow. The last word I would say is that we don't know the playing order. And one thing I always show my youth them in this business, and when I learn being around V-Rocket for years, is whether you play first or whether you play last, you know you're going to get your chance to play. And when you get that chance, you deliver. So may I expect when World Bash finish Monday morning, Chin can turn to me and say, more of the youth them go to Canada. That is what may I expect. The next step is Canada. May I expect that the promoters who you're working with in Canada have to say, boy, I never really see V-Rocket on the battlefield in the last how many years. Although it's not a battlefield, but them deliver. So make sure to reach early until we decide who is going to be first, whether them is first, third or last. I'm confident my youth them are going to deliver. So make sure in the building. That means if we say V-Rocket have to go first, they must start the party wicked. Because I have to get the forward them. For start the forward them, because Chin team now left with the forward them. They must stay right here. So if a V-Rocket have to start the forward them, they must start it. Confident of that.
Well, my sound system is Bodyguard sound from Clarendon, the original killing machine. I started with Bodyguard in 1990. Before Bodyguard, I was playing the sound in White Star, and I was playing like a little era sound at the time. We weren't exposed to a lot of different places, and White Star was more like a community sound, the Seaview Garden, you know. So then one night I got the opportunity to play against Bodyguard in Old Harbour, and I'm not like Bodyguard kicked me up still. Go Bodyguard won the dance, but based on my performance that night, something Courtney Singh saw and said, well then I can use this man to uplift my sound and put it to a next level. And he came and asked me, and I told him, yes, I'm interested. And from there until now, I've been with Bodyguard. It's been a a wonderful journey for me. And I appreciate everything that I've been through, I've got done, and I've learned. Because it's a learning process. And from White Star to Bodyguard, so for me, that's big. Because you're coming from just a community sound to play a sound where the whole world knows you now. That means a lot to me. And the journey was, I wouldn't say the journey was smooth, it was a little rough. Because you have ups and you have downs. And then, to approach it, the sound system as a clash, the clash without a sound, it takes a lot. And you have to be well disciplined, loyal, and dedicated. Because a lot of people think that sound business is like you get some sort of song on your laptop now and you're a sound man and you become a selector. But no, it's a journey. And it's something that you have to willing to take time to know. Because you see, a lot of people think that they are bigger than the music. But at the end of the day, the music is bigger. And my mother would say, one hand can't clap. So it takes you and it takes me to continue to uplift the music. And I wish the selectors of today would, I would say, walk the walk I walk. Because so far back I could say, even riding on truck back going to dance before I even have a car. So some of those experience, the selector nowadays today don't really get that experience. But if they would take it more serious and appreciate what they have, I think they will approach it better than that. But to a lot of them I know, I think it's just the money. And you can't build a career expecting that the money part is going to be there for, because sometimes you have to consider playing out, and you have to, all right, put it this way then, you have to promote yourself. And promotion sometimes takes away from you, and you have to allow yourself to give and take for it to grow. So my journey, I would say I really appreciate my journey, and I thank God for it, because I learned a lot. At the time when I started Bodyguard, it was like, Jaro, you have the Gemini, you have the Inner City, you have Stone Love, you have the Jam Rock. I even play against King Jammys, you know what I'm saying? And then you have so much, I don't remember all of them, but there was a lot of soul. But most of the sound I used to play with was Inner City, Gemini, Jaro, Black Cat, the Bass Odyssey, Stone Love, and it was a wonderful experience to be a part of that era, because I learned so much after I leave White Star and start playing Bodyguard. Because I thought when I was playing White Star, yeah, that was it, I know it now. But when I started playing Bodyguard, it was a whole different book, a whole different learning process. My first big clash at Bodyguard sound was, I think, my first, well, in Jamaica, we used to play again, but my first big clash was with, I think it was with Jaro, Big J Lan and that time, yeah, it wasn't Trooper playing the song, because Trooper was there. He was there. I'm trying to remember clearly. Who was there before Trooper? Cause you have Jeremy and you have Ainsley, or it was the other way around. I don't remember. But one of them was playing the song, and then that dance, I took that dance. But the following week, we went to Old Harbour, from Maple to Old Harbour, and Trooper was playing the song that time. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's good. Then I know that, yeah, me are the man. You know what I said? Yeah, and so, but we because it was Trooper's, I'm not gonna, because it was Trooper's first time playing Jaro by himself that night. He wasn't ready yet. So we took that dance. But I've watched him grow and even beat me up too. I've watched him grow and play Jaro and even beat me up during that time. And come back to that dance in Old Harbour. The Trooper play the song with Jaro send them home. So yo, that was a big forward. And the only thing I could think of that time was I had a Barrington Levy, and I was on Barrington Levy. Come home, bodyguard, come home, mash up every sound and then you come home. That song brought me back in the dance. So I would say Jaro was my first big clash, but while we were playing in Jamaica, it was like, who was the best sound? Who was the top sound? Who was the number one sound? Because Bodyguard win this week, Inner City win that week, Roadstar win that week, Super D will win this week, and I would just keep going back and forth. So in order to make me different, to separate myself and say, boy, all right, I want my name for call in a different way. So I went to the drawing table and Big Mac and Courtney, and we say, all right, let's take it international and see what happens. So and we say Miami. That time Waggity was the king of Miami. And we play against Waggity in 5th Street, the club at 5th Street right there. And we beat Waggity in that club. Now my name start calling Miami, because you come to Miami, come mash up the king of Miami. Something special about that. And they will say, all right, next chapter now we'll say, King of this, New York City. And we came to New York and play against Addis in a Biltmore ballroom. That night really put me a level higher than than where I was, because you come in New York City and beat up King Addis, that's big. So we have Miami lock, we have New York lock, and then we came to England for the first World Clash. And that one, we took that one home too. So now you have Miami, England, and New York. So now my name now, I start called more now. And I'm like, yes, this is what I want. Make myself different. You know what I'm saying? So now now all the sound them now, I talk now, say, boy, yeah, New York, Miami, England, we want to play with you now. Back then, dance used to be, it wasn't like it was a clash. It was a juggling dance turned out into a clash. That's what, man. Then, well, me have my dub plate, and then I have a style where we have some 45s, where I always select some different 45s, where you come a dance and you hear that 45, you're like, damn, a long time I hear the song there. So I used to pick some unusual tune to come into a dance and surprise you. So that style of creativity was just different for a lot of people and was accepted because they loved it. And I just kept using that style and just keep going with it. I had some very strong competition, some hard competition. And again, I would say Jaro is one of them. Black Cat, I put Black Cat here, Bass Odyssey. Those three sounds give me some of the toughest fight. toughest fight in the business, yeah. There was a dance that up until this day, I'm lose a cassette there, and I gave away the cassette and I shouldn't have given it, but I'm gonna get it back still. Somebody tell me so them have it. There was a dance where we play a Clarendon, young Hayes Clarendon with LP. That dance was a really tough dance, because you have Stereofish and Puma, and just me by myself. Lynx wasn't on the sound yet. Me by myself. That dance was a tough dance though. Wow. But that was like I would say 92, 93, going into 94. And based on my performance all over the island, people were talking about me a lot. You know, at the time they were saying, "Boy, you're the number one sound. You're the top sound. You're on top." And even that year, even 92, we came out to be the number one sound, because they used to have this award they used to give out, Sound System of the Year, and they came to an agreement, and they came down that Bodyguard should get that award. But because of the politics, they wanted to give us the award as Stone Lover give Bodyguard Sound of the Year. And I'm like, Stone Lover is not in charge of the Sound System Association. They're a part of the sound system culture. So why it has to be Stone Lover's award and Bodyguard Sound System of the Year? And we didn't accept it. If the Sound System Association didn't give us it from the Sound System Association, why they couldn't give us it from them then? You know, but you know, the politics, so we didn't accept it. And that time we were on fire. One night we play against BSLC. Because when we used to play against BSLC, it used to be Tina One, used to be Skin, used to be there. And Keith himself used to play the sound. And one night we play a little bit outside of Portland there, so. And we go to dance. It was Glamour G and Lenny. And it was me by myself. And I'm not going to tell you that I win the dance. I'm not going to tell you that I lose the dance. But that was the toughest, the toughest fight I had, because it was two of them and it was just me alone. And I trust me, man, I had to work that night. So that now opened my eyes. And I'm like, I need somebody else with me. And I know the right person to go for, because Firelinks used to play, when I used to play White Star, Firelinks used to DJ. It was a DJ with it. You know, Boom Dynamite was the man that saved you at the time, and Shabba used to pass through, and you know, when I played, everybody come and DJ. But then he started playing Donovan sound. Donovan used to DB. He started, and from that he went to Black Hawk, and I know it was going on wicked with Black Hawk, because I was hearing a lot about him. And I told Courtney told Courtney about him, and Courtney said, all right. And it so happened that he played against Bodyguard, Black Hawk Bodyguard. And I wanted to be at that dance so bad. But I had to come to New York and do a dance. So I didn't get to go to that dance. And Courtney came back and told me, say, he's good. He's good. I heard him. He's good. I said, all right, I could go for him. What I wanted at that time was there was two selectors. There was another selector who was playing a sound named Cornerstone from Seaview. I wanted him to come on Bodyguard, but he said he's going to stay with his sound. Cornerstone, but I brought Links over, and when I brought Links and Bodyguard now, then that was it. Johnny and Links. And everything changed after that. Bodyguard was like a different Bodyguard with Links. Because now you have Johnny playing Links attack, you think I move faster, you know, more than warm and easy. You think I move faster than one tune a drop, and you know it was a good combination. Well, the part of it that was easy for me is because I knew him and he knew me, and we were friends before. So, and Links is somebody where I can talk to and he'll listen. See, even sometimes I see him get out and I say, yo! And from him, hear me say, even give him like a sound, him know say him not forgot to go in that direction there. And that was what made me and Links different. See, because even one night with the Bermuda where I play against Radigan in Bermuda. And Links was like this away from disrespecting Radigan. And like he was saying, he was about to say something, I'm like, no! I'm just switch right away. Because if he had done that right there, we'd have lost that dancer. Because in Bermuda, Radigan a king. At that time, Radigan was king, and I'm like, and it's so funny that Radigan heard and saw what was going on. And when his time to come and play, he come and shake my hand. I say, I saw that. So Links was somebody that was, to me, it was easy to work with. I guess because he knew me and we knew each other before, but a lot of people wasn't ready for it yet. Oh, it might make too much noise on the sound over. And I said, no man, it will grow. And eventually it did. Because just him doing that inspired so much other selectors today. We're doing the same thing. Right? And then there was a time where Bodyguard and BSCDC is like, we play every week because people just want to say Links and Squingy. I go at it. Them dance was some memorable dance. And I remember one night we play for Barrington Levy. And Squingy have the place going. And Links come in. When we come in, man, I start playing and Links start, and I tell her brother, Links control the dance in a way where Links say, come on for the stage and say, everybody come, I go through the gate. Basically I go play. And I say everybody walk through the gate. That's how he was in control. Talented up until today. He's still doing it. Right now, today, I would say a 10. Because why I say that is because I go going to a lot of dances and I've been listening. And songs that I cut 15, 20 years ago, those are the songs, some of the new songs that are just, like they're just cutting. And I'm like, wow. Away from the new artists, the new generation artists, but because those dubs don't really stand out in a clash. They have to go back to the roots side. And I'm like, these are the dubs that they are cutting, dubs that we cut. Because I'm saying, so like Bodyguard, BSDC, LP, Jaro, I say Stone Love, Black Cat. All we have to do now is to just cut a few of the new tunes them just to keep it. Because we already have all of the artilleries them. We have all of the foundation songs them. We have all the songs them where they need. So I say, so Bodyguard box deep. It's very deep. I've been deep for a long time. Because a lot of sound usually they never want to go one for one with it. Because they know And I learned that from playing with a sound named Electro Force. Electro Force from Montego Bay. When we and Electro Force play anyway, because we always play in the Montego Bay area, especially upon the beach. Anytime we go play, a daylight dance, them dancing. Because we play tune for tune for all 4 hours. We just play tune. And hearing Electro Force sing them give me a lot of ideas. Cause when we go to the studio for cut tune, we just alright, we're gonna cut that tune there. We have to know why we're gonna cut that tune and a reason for that tune there. Because it doesn't make sense you just go in a studio and just cut that tune and say you're gonna cut, just to have it. And you have to know, first you have to know which rhythm you want to put it on, because you know what? Because sometimes a song can be really bad enough, but just put it on the wrong rhythm. So that's one thing we take serious with Bodyguard. So we have to arrange the dub box really so it makes sense. It's my second time on World Bash and it's a good energy. And at first, I was looking at it wrong because I was like, okay, you have 5, 6 sound and they're only going to play 20 minutes, 30 minutes. What sense does that make? But then you look at it on another angle, and I'm like, this is a great way to bring people from each sound. Cause you know the BSDC have them fun, you know the Jaro have them fun, you know the LP have them fun, you know the Saxon and the Coxon and Luv Injection, everybody have them fun. So this is a great way to bring everybody together under one umbrella, and everybody represent for their sound and all the fans. Because you may have one fan will love 2 sound or 3 sound, and so it's a great experience for that person to experience something like this, because this is huge, you know. World Bash is huge. It's big. It's not a. I want to put it as a sound system dance. I'd say it's a concert.
This copyrighted live broadcast of World Bash may not be transmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Irish and Chin Inc.